So, hey guys, Tomer here and welcome to a video of, well, it is just me talking. Here's the thing. A lot of people lately I've encountered lots of threads where they say that Civilization 5 is Eurocentric. Now I want to make a video to essentially disprove that with what I can find and what I made. So, here's a map of the world. Let you look at it for a while. I'm just gonna sit there. Did you look at it? Good. Here's a map of the world in Civilization 5. Now, I need to explain some things. So, green means that there is a nation within the game that is essentially that nation. For example, the United States are in the game. Therefore, the United States are green. What does blue mean, though? Blue is a country that's not inside the game, but is inside the game through other countries. For example, Canada is not inside the game, but it kind of is in the game through England or Australia. Same thing. England's in the game, but Australia is not in the game. But England is the United Kingdom, therefore Australia is not in the game, but it is, represented in the game, I guess. Same thing goes for Somalia. Somalia is not in the game, but Ethiopia is in the game. Or Finland. Finland's not in the game, but Sweden is in the game, and well, Sweden had Finland, owned Finland. But yes, essentially that is, essentially after I've made that clarification, I want you to tell me, how do you think this is Eurocentric? Look at this map. Honestly, just look at this map and tell me, how the hell is this considered Eurocentric? You will notice something, and that something is that most of Asia is covered in green. Most of Europe isn't covered in green. Most of Europe is actually blue. So even more of Asia is covered than Europe, but that has more to do with the fact that countries in Asia are bigger, so essentially the more land they have, the more they're in. More of Asia is in the game. Now, I would like to say something. My geography is not the best. I know and my history is not the best about other continents other than Europe. I know a lot about Europe. I know a lot about Asia. I know some things about America, but I don't know much about Africa or Oceania. I don't know how you pronounce that. But yeah, so excuse me if I've made some mistakes in the map, but I think it's pretty much fairly accurate. I don't think I've made that many mistakes. If anything, I think I should have covered more regions in the map, but now that it seems fine, the way it is. But yeah. My point is, this is in no way Eurocentric. You could claim it's Eurasia-centric. But aside from the civilizations that are included in the game and the areas they cover, which might also be areas of other civilizations or cultures, in some cases, which is why this blue thing is in the map after all. Aside from that, we also have to talk about the importance of certain countries. You see, if you could tell me one achievement that, for example, tell me one of the achievements of Somalia. Can you list an achievement that Somalia has done for the, greater good, for the progress of humanity? I can't think of any. I honestly cannot think of any. I can think of plenty of achievements that China has done. I can think plenty of achievements that the United Kingdom has done. I can think of achievements Greece has done, Turkey has done, Spain has done, the United States have done. Tell me, then, why should Somalia be included in the game? Why should more of Africa be included in the game? Why should more of South America be included in the game? What the fuck did these countries do to contribute to the greater good? There is a limited amount of civilizations that can be added in the game. Give the developers a good reason to add that fucking country. You probably don't have any good reasons. Which is why the countries that are in the game are the countries that are in the game. Why, because for other countries to be included, some countries will have to go, or some countries, or you know, the technology should progress enough so we can add more countries than the ones that are already added into the game. Also, you know, there are time constraints. They can't add every country. But yeah, the way I look at the map, for example, you know, India is an ancient civilization that has been there for a while. They have contributed in the arts and the culture and the letters. They have, if you didn't know, if I remember correctly, the number 0 actually comes from India. India invented the number 0. Amazing, right? Or, for example, the Native Americans. The amazing thing about the Native American civilizations, you know, good old Shoshone, or Incas, or Mayans, or Aztecs. The important thing about those is that they were a place of arts, cultures, cities, and a somewhat organized religion. And this was done without the help of anybody else. They did this on their own. They did this on their own. That is the amazing part about these nations in Native America. That is why they're in the game. As opposed to, I don't know, as opposed to Zimbabwe or Madagascar. Although Madagascar would make a pretty good civilization, I will say that because I really like Madagascar and I've been reading up on its history. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It would make a pretty solid civilization, which I think should be added. I also think that a modern version of Italy should be added because, you know, we've got Greece, which is a modern Greece, and then we've got the Byzantine Empire, which is a medieval Greece in a sense, more Eastern Roman than Greek, but you know, still, you understand what I'm saying? You get me. Also, there were some people that were disappointed at the exclusion of the Mali Empire. Well, I don't know if they know this, but the Songhai Empire, which is in Civilization 5, is actually pretty much at the same location as the Mali Empire. So yeah, I wouldn't be that sad about it. You can simply play as Songhai. But there's nothing else I can say. It's just that I wanted to put this video out there because it pissed me off how people were willing to say that. How, you know, it's actually very Eurocentric. And aside from that, there are some blues in this freaking map that shouldn't be blues. For example, I didn't add Persia. I forgot Persia. Do you see that blue between India and Saudi Arabia? Yeah, that blue should be green. I don't know if I forgot any others. But yeah, the important civilizations of history are in this fucking game. Or at least their areas are covered in this game. The unimportant ones are not. I can't think of any achievement of Canada. I can't think of any achievement of Australia. And Canada and Australia, certainly have more achievements than Somalia or I don't know, fucking Uruguay or Argentina or Peru or fucking, or I don't know, fucking South Africa or whatever. Actually, South Africa is in the game simply because, you know, the Zulus are in the game. But yeah, I can't think of an example of West Africa or Libya or Malta for them to be included in the game. I can think of plenty of achievements. Did I say example before? I don't know. I can think of plenty of achievements that the countries in the game have that made them be included in the game. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm kind of repeating myself now, so I'll probably end the video. Anyways, guys, this was, well, Tom Ray, and have a great evening.